Isn't it the simple things in life that give the greatest pleasure? A glass of wine and a piece of cheese with crisp, fresh bread. But simple does not mean that these things are simple to make. The sort of pleasure that your customers desire and aspire to today can only be created where masters of their craft use all of their experience and love of the product to do everything perfectly, from start to finish. Good bread and mouth-watering bread rolls, for example, must be made with a great deal of precision. From the careful preparation of the dough with the correct proofing time and temperature to perfect timing in the oven. The automation of the baking room creates more comfort, better material flow, valuable rationalization effects, and above all, uniformly high product quality. Automation expertise does not just mean the use of robust and time-tested conveyor equipment. For MIWE, automation primarily means the intelligent linking and coordination of the various stages of production, from the preparation of the dough to the sale of the baked goods. Perfect production requires perfect material flow all around the oven. MIWE is dedicated to meeting individual needs and getting the best out of every space situation and every baking room design. Rigid, inflexible solutions are out of the question from the outset. The centerpiece of every automation system is the MIWE Athlete feed system, a reliable partner for ensuring that dough pieces are placed into the oven at precisely the right time, and also for collecting the finished goods. The MIWE Athlete is available in 3 versions to meet the needs of every baking room design. The smallest Athlete is the MIWE Athlete L. Specially designed for small baking rooms, it has proved to be a genuine workhorse for feeding up to a maximum of 18 oven decks. Its main feature is its manual handling, which is a good idea wherever the baker is still physically involved in the process. The speciality of the MIWE Athlete XL is targeted loading and unloading. Its target controller automatically steers it to the correct oven deck. Without any human input, it always knows when a baking program has finished. This means that it is always in the right place to control one of up to 27 oven decks. The MIWE Athlete XXL is designed for fully automated and completely system-controlled baking system. As if controlled by a ghost, it will work round the clock where necessary. Its range means that it can control up to 36 oven decks in 3 ovens on a double height basis. Even the small version of the MIWE Athlete L protects your health. It can be moved to a comfortable working height for handling the dough pieces. The MIWE Athlete picks up sensitive bread dough from a transfer belt and does so particularly gently. The synchronous transfer process takes place without causing any harmful deformation of the dough pieces. If, on the other hand, so-called crawling is preferred, as is often the case in the production of bread rolls, The minimal radius of the edge of the blade helps to minimize the stress on the dough pieces. Good for reducing power consumption. Since an oven deck is completely loaded or unloaded in a single pass, the short opening times of the oven doors prevent higher energy losses. Working space has always been valuable. As a result of its impressive loading height of up to 4.6 meters, it can reach twice the baking area whilst only requiring the same working space. The MIWE Athlete is particularly gentle on your budget. Consistent automation means effective rationalization in the baking room and uniform high product quality at the end of the process. Your customers will appreciate it. Perfect automation means that your production will work seamlessly every single day. The MIWE Athlete is a master of its craft in this discipline as well, because its design and technology are perfect for continuous use in all conditions. Take the duplex drum motor, for example, which powers the belt drive and the movement in a housing. It stands out as a result of its reliability and smooth operation, which means that you will see very little of it indeed. If you want, it can be lubricated completely automatically, like all the control equipment. That means no more downtimes whilst you get out the grease gun. To ensure that everything runs smoothly on the horizontal plane, the MIWE Athlete moves on an extremely quiet, dirt-free round rail system. This is installed flush with the ground, which means no potential stumbling areas, and is also made of tempered stainless steel to make it resistant to wear. The time-tested rack and pinion drive unit provides fast, powerful lateral movement. Even in continuous use in the most difficult conditions, it will move the MIWE Athlete to its destination reliably, quickly, and precisely. Just as precise is the vertical movement. The very robust drive equipment ensures that the MIWE Athlete is positioned exactly and quickly, to the millimeter. Predominantly smooth surfaces and a functional design mean that cleaning is child's play for you. Wherever we cannot prevent soiling in the form of flour and moisture as a result of the baking principle, insensitive and fully service-proven equipment ensures that the system operates smoothly and efficiently, batch after batch, with no need for maintenance work. You can forget all about having to sweep out the oven decks, a time-consuming and onerous task. The extraction device will clean the full width of the deck each time you insert or remove products, and it achieves a level of thoroughness that will benefit your product every time. The MIWE Athlete will work with any oven, as it is a genuine all-rounder. Naturally, it can show off all of its abilities best when combined with a MIWE oven, since both will speak exactly the same language. Furthermore, its connection to the conveying and transport equipment covers all the bases. And it is not important whether the equipment is designed to load baked products from a proofing system or transfer them indirectly from a feed belt. Cutting, stamping, turning, moistening, or spraying, it's all in a day's work for the MIWE Athlete. The MIWE Butler is an indispensable tool if you prefer to transfer the dough pieces from a proofing trolley. Not only does it automatically collect whatever is necessary for the next batch, but it also carries out this work whilst the athlete can carry out other duties. You could say that the MIWE butler gives the athlete some breathing space. Batches that are proofed on levels can also be scrambled up automatically by the pickup system. Do you prefer to produce on trays or in groups of molds? MIWE has the ideal solution for you in the form of the oven deck loader, which offers uncompromising flexibility. It is just as flexible on the discharge side. A MIWE discharge transport system can be integrated depending on the required material flow. Even the widespread use of refrigeration equipment does not create any difficulties. The spiral refrigeration section transports its valuable freight straight to the mirror spiral froster. Naturally, we do not leave safety in your baking room to chance. Generally, the MIWE Athlete is supplied with a safety housing. This may take the form of a safety grille or, less obtrusive but just as effective, light barriers. Because the requirements placed on the feed equipment may differ from baking room to baking room, MIWE offers a range of 3 controllers. The standard controller is used in the MIWE Athlete XL. It handles all the basic functions of the loading equipment reliably and accurately. You simply select an oven deck and the MIWE Athlete will automatically move to it, insert or remove baked products, and then return to its initial position again. When combined with a MIWE oven, the MIWE Athlete will even start the baking process automatically. The target controller is suitable for the MIWE Athlete XL and XXL models and creates an additional level of automation in the baking room. It allows up to 27 oven decks to be fed automatically. Complex procedures are compiled in a job, from the transfer of a batch and its insertion into the oven to the automatic discharge process as soon as the oven sends a ready signal, and the removal of the finished goods. A single touch of a button is all that is required for the MIWE Athlete to produce perfect goods with total accuracy. The system controller, which is suitable for the MIWE Athlete XXL, offers the all-round convenience of a completely computer-controlled system. You only have to select a baking program, and the target oven deck uses the Each Clean touchscreen, and the rest is carried out fully automatically. The oven adjusts to the baking program, and the MIWE Athlete inserts and removes goods with total accuracy. It will even take care of fully automatic interim processes in the baking procedure, such as spraying the goods while they are waiting. This controller can control a maximum of 5 ovens and all the transport and feed equipment. The current status of the entire system can be displayed in exactly the same way as on a control desk. This means that the manager in the baking room always has the latest information to hand. From here, it is also possible to create new baking programs, edit existing ones, or manage the night starting times. Despite the high level of automation, manual intervention is possible at any time. All the components still have their own controllers, of course, so if the system controller suffers a failure, you can simply carry on baking. Case study of Backhaus Narstedt in Meiningen. The heart of the system for bread production is formed by the 4 MIWE Ideal and 1 Athlete XXL with a system controller, extended to create the MIWE cab system with integral remote diagnostic and remote maintenance features, as well as a facility for carrying out statistical evaluations. Using the Bakelink interface, which was co-developed by MIWE, the MIWE system is networked with the cab tool system supplied by Toolbox software. This means that the complete production process, from making the dough to dispatching the finished goods, can be remotely controlled and monitored from the office. An up-to-date production plan is produced for each day and communicated throughout the company in almost paperless form using monitors.
Unser vollautomatisches Be- und Entladesystem
Our fully automatic loading and unloading system has brought us some significant benefits in terms of uniform quality in the production of bread and rolls. Together with the cab tool, we are now in a position to monitor everything from dough production to preparation, the proofing process and the end product. We can influence the quality with incredibly positive results, and the system is simply wonderful. We are extremely satisfied with the system.